So do you have any insight on that, on the McConnell-Thiel split?
Yeah,
Dave?
but the whole McConnell has been in a flop era ever since the end of 2020. Because
he's been flopping. He's choking. I mean, it's pretty clear that since 2020, McConnell has been actively seeking the defeat of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
At the national level.
But not fully. He won't go all the way in.
Oh, of course. But I mean, that, like in the Richelieuian sense, like his public posture, obviously, and his party machinations are always driving to the hoop.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, his preference is in seeing that Republicans lose. He basically conspired with Nancy Pelosi to avoid a check going out before Election Day.
Mm-hmm.
To hamstring Trump in 2020. That's what happened. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
He's trying. Your theory here is he's basically trying to burn the infection off.
Exactly, because he does represent this party as a structure.
Yes.
Like, here's the thing. The Trump appeal will always be that you can point to them and say they are a deep state parasite trying to intercede between you and democracy, and they will be right. It is that. That is what the Republican Party is. That's what the Democratic Party is.
Oh, no. This is why they couldn't. He was trying to convince all these governors to run for Senate, and he's like, well, here's the deal. You get to be a senator. You get to vote for judges. What else do you? That's it. No, just get there. Just get there and vote for judges.
20 hours a day on the phone with, the same used car salesman trying to gin up another $100,000.
But this is why the space opens up for like any other like ambitious conservative like Peter Thiel. It's like, what if the party instead was
what if
like,
somebody tried to win?
What if we did Hungary?
What if somebody tried to actually win the fucking thing?
Yeah, what if we had like a family formation party and like if we're all nationalists? What if we called Jonathan Chait names? Is the other thing?
See, the thing is that there's a reason they don't do that, because it's stupid. It's a stupid idea. It's a dumb idea that won't work. It'll waste a lot of people's time and money, and it'll be something a lot of people talk about and give themselves meaning through engaging with. But at the end of the day, is going to be a dumbass throwing his money away, just like Pete Peterson and every one of these chumps who goes to Washington to change the world and just gets bilked by the fucking swamp creatures like everybody else because it's their native terrain. They know the fucking thing. You will always get fucked by them. Peter Thiel, these Dunning-Kruger all-star dumbasses. Think they can walk into the lion's den and fucking dictate terms. You will always. Hey, guess what? The people who are telling you you're going to live forever in a computer, they're lying to you, idiot. But you don't know any better. And they're lying to you in Washington, and you don't fucking know any better. They're going to take your money, and they're going to let these guys dangle on the fucking vine. And the fact that he won't kick in more money is just proof of how stupid these fucking guys are. How their short-term Silicon Valley lean-ass fucking thinking cuts their throat. You buy the party by fucking putting money into those elections, you dumbasses. It doesn't go into the results. It goes into the network of people who get paid from all of this spending. Yeah. You buy their loyalty like a guy trying to be Roman emperor. You love that shit, right? You love epic-based Rome. Well, they knew to pay off the Praetorian Guard, you dumbass. And they want to save a few fucking dollars, and they want to own McConnell in the fucking blogs or whatever the fuck. They want to get a fucking WordPress from fucking Curtis Yarvin talking about how based he is. Meanwhile, they don't build any actual party power, and they just continue to get bilked and sucked like fucking picks.
Dave, any comment?
Well, I mean, it's clear that from where the money's going that they're like, well, let's elect everybody in Arizona and maybe this guy who, well, what about Nevada? Like, they're just much more interested in getting Adam Laxalt elected in Nevada because he's just going to be a normal Republican. They want to have a normal Republican there. There was even, like, in 2008 where, like, the only chance Democrats had to take the set to like do anything was get 60 Senate seats. There were Democrats who were like, I don't know if I want to give to Al Franken. He'll be weird. He'll be weird in the Senate. He'll make bad news. Like there is that mindset of like, because all McConnell needs is 51 senators.
Yes.
I don't think he would want. He wants these guys to lose. He resents that he's saddled with the candidates. He wanted a normal attorney general. He wants
to be able to call the plays.
Yeah. He wanted.
At the end of the day, this is the Peter Thiel thesis is let the fucking rubes drive the ship. That is the argument. That's the appeal there. Is like open up all of the floodgates, remove the restrictor plates, and just let this baby run. Mm-hmm. And guys like McConnell and John Roberts, for that matter, have an institutional loyalty that says, no, there's a government that needs to exist. Mm-hmm. Well, these guys are beyond that in their minds, so they don't take that into consideration. Yeah. And so all they end up doing is destroying the very structures that sustain their fucking wealth in the first place.